Hi, welcome to this video. I want to take a couple minutes to talk about difficult dog situations. Okay, when a dog has gained a very high level of control, and again, focusing in on relationship change. But again, working on certain dynamics to make it easier on people. Understand that when I help people, okay, and dealing with dogs that are holding a lot of control, it's all about getting a framework going, okay? Starting to create change, but keeping it very basic, okay? At a kind of a one-step method, okay? That's the big kind of focal point, a type of power play. And again, this is where, again, I talk about why it needs to be a power play, but the type of power play that makes sense to the dog, okay? Understand, it's about keeping, even though I say power play, it's about keeping the level of conflict down as much as possible. So it really comes down to the method, okay? It comes down to there's some accommodation, okay? How you're stopping and how you're moving, what you're doing to really increase the level of agreeableness. But understand that when I'm working with dogs that have gained a lot of control, sometimes I'm starting just from the crate, okay? And again, I had this happen yesterday with a couple dog owners. Going right from the crate, just out a couple steps, 2 or 3 steps out. That's the big focus, you know, because understand that when you're moving with a dog, okay, you're starting to move forward. And the dog is, say, getting out in front of you, or you're starting to move faster. The dog's gonna be more agreeable anyway, okay, but it doesn't mean you're fixing the relationship at all, okay? Understand the dog, you're accommodating the dog that way, and so you can kind of flow into certain situations and kind of have a sense that there's a major problem, but not really have a sense as to just how bad things are. But when you start doing the very intentional one-step method, okay, you'll see it. You'll have a sense of it very quickly. Say, this is like, yeah, this is a mess. I mean, this is going to be a challenge. But understand that, you know, the issue about how I kind of play off of these dynamics with using the crate and doing certain things is to take the stress off the human as much as possible while maximizing the level of change with the dog. Okay, it's kind of how everything weaves together. Okay, it's the methodology, how it comes together in terms of, you know, I used kind of like the 60-40 rule with like 40%, you know, one-step intentional method as much as possible, especially again when you're dealing with dogs that gain a tremendous amount of control. But then the structure needs to be there too. And the 60% being more kind of moving forward, you know, but again, lining it up, okay, still making certain adjustments. Even that 60% is not about your dog walking in front of you anymore, okay? It's about the integrity of the method. But even the structure itself, okay, with how that crate is being used, okay, to advocate properly now, which again, it's all about taking the stress off the dog, starting to take stress off the dog, take the stress off the human, because again, having that structure, then it's about the journey while change is happening. So again, no longer in a kind of a management situation where you're just managing a problem until, you know, you're blindsided and something bad happens. Now it's about change the right way. So again, all to say that, you know, it's all about understanding where you're at. It's understanding the importance of the method, but also the journey itself, okay, with how you're advocating and starting to build a proper picture of change. Thanks for watching.